Hi, I'm Lisa with Apex Revenue Media, and I want to share with you my top 10 tips on how to master networking events without coming off desperate. If you're an entrepreneur or small business owner who's just starting to make your networking event rounds, you may have noticed that you have to put in some work as you start to make these new contacts. Now let's be honest, one of the main reasons we're out there telling these people about our business is because we're looking for a potential customer and eventually some sales. But if you do it the right way, without coming off salesy, you can build your credibility and get some sales, or as the networking events call it, referrals. So let's get started. Tip number 1, practice your 1-minute pitch. At most networking events, you get 1 minute to talk about yourself, your business, what it is that you do, and what a great referral looks like for you. And depending on the size of the group, you may even get as much as 40 seconds. Practice your 1-minute pitch until you can say it effortlessly. Tip number 2, have your business card handy. Business cards are the perfect way to give out your contact information without having to fumble through your purse or your pocket for a pin. Studies show that handing out something tangible, like a business card or an informative flyer with your contact information on it, helps keep you and your brand in the back of people's minds. In most cases, networking events will hand out their business cards at the beginning of the event. And if you have your photo on your card, even better. Tip number 3, now that you have all these business cards, what do you do with them? Don't be afraid to make notations on the card about the person or the business that gave it to you. Tip number 4, a mistake that network newbies tend to make is that they're quick to leave as soon as the event is over. You have to remember, most of these events will have more than 20 people. And even though you gave your 1-minute pitch, they're not going to remember what you said by the time they get to the last person. Walk up to some people and introduce yourself again. And then ask them what a great referral looks like for them so you can send them their way. Tip number 5, if you're engaging with somebody after the event, set up a one-on-one with them so you can get to know more about their business and what makes them special and unique. Tip number 6, the follow-up email. The best time to send a follow-up email is within 24 hours, and if you wait till the end of the week and you've attended other networking events as the days went by, you're going to end up with a stack of business cards, and your chances of sending out a follow-up email become slim to none. And by that time, your new contact may have already forgotten about you. Tip number 7, when you send out your follow-up email, remind them where you met, mention any specific subject you spoke of to refresh their memory, and if you didn't get to schedule the one-on-one at the networking event, ask them what their schedule looks like so you can get some coffee or go out for lunch. Now, when you're sending out the follow-up email, keep it short. There's no reason for it to become a 2-page essay. Remember, they're just as busy as you are, so short and sweet will always win. In the signature of your email, do include your contact information such as your phone number, your email address, your website, your business name, and even your professional photo so they remember what you look like. Tip number 8, another great idea to ask in the follow-up email is if you can connect on LinkedIn. You'll be notified when your contact gets a new job or has a work anniversary, and you can send them a congratulation email. Tip number 9, one of the key points I learned when I started my networking rounds is that you're there to sell through them, not to them. You are there to establish business relationships, to give and receive referrals. And in time, you'll be able to sell through them once they've built a level of trust in you. Tip number 10, find yourself a networking event that you want to be a part of. Nobody will remember you if you're a network hopper. You won't establish any business relationships, and you and your business will not be at the top of anyone's mind when it comes to services like yours. And most importantly, you won't receive any referrals. And we all know that referrals can lead to that income that you've been waiting for. And there you have it. Those are my top 10 tips on mastering networking events without coming off desperate. For more videos like this, please like, comment, and share.